Clayton, thanks for taking the time. Had a good meet out in Seattle. Tell me what was going on.
Yeah, we swam really well, Brian. We did wear tech suits, so we were ready to go sea level, which is nice for the guys. But uh, kind of a not a new group that really stepped up, but a little different than last week. Uh, James was back to his old form and swam very well. Yeah, we need that. We need that. Matthew Doty, Jordan Falls, a couple freshmen that really stepped up and had some great wins in there. Tyler Surratt continues to have just a great season and just gets better and better every time we go out. So he won a couple events as well, the distance events, and then of course Tanner Wilson. Tanner's from that area, had a whole group of people in the crowd, and he put on a show. Two pool records, just dominant in both breaststrokes. Tanner was. So anyway, it's a great weekend. We stayed overnight. The meet was late Friday, and did a little bit of training. Saw some of Seattle as well. So it was just a really good weekend for the program, not just the meet, but all that went on over the couple days.
Talk about Tanner and the crowd that he had, the people that he had there to cheer for him. Because in swimming, it's not something that you hear a lot of, about a big crowd showing up, and does that pump the team up? Because when you're swimming, I'm not sure you hear the crowd too much.
Well, in breaststroke, you have a better shot at hearing the crowd than anything else. And just the size of the venue, very small, tight space, standing room only. Uh, and going into it, Tanner knew, there were going to be a lot of people there. So he was, he's been great all year, so it's not like this was an anomaly, but he had a little extra something over the weekend, and it was great. It was super exciting.
Your team has been performing quite well. Now they get a big challenge going up to BYU as well, another good team you got to go up against. How is your team looking at this going into it?
Well, we look at every meet as an opportunity to race and an opportunity to prepare for championship swimming. I mean, you've heard me say this over and over again. And the way the schedule has worked out, each meet is a little stiffer competition. Starting with Mines, a very good D2 program, and then last week Seattle. They roughed us up in a couple places, and we had our hands full. And then this week with BYU and Colorado Mesa, two very good teams with some really standout performers. It's just a good opportunity for our guys to race, a good opportunity for our guys to put into practice what we've been doing at a little stronger competition than we've seen, and to see if we can keep progressing. Our goal is to get better and better and better as we move through January, getting ready for the end of February.
And when you talk about getting better and better and better, is it times you're looking at? Do you look at a meet, say, like this and say, we want to score X amount against Mesa, X amount against BYU?
It has nothing to do with scoring, because we have no control over what they do. And, depending on how each program puts together their week, you may see a very different team on the weekend. So uh, the competition's great. It's motivating. The whole idea of the competition is to strive with, to push each other higher and higher. And so having great teams like that is great for competition. But, at the end of the day, we're looking for us moving forward. And moving forward, the most obvious measurement of that is times. But we're looking at how we swim things. If we're swimming correctly and growing in that way, we know that the result will be there. And there's some shortcuts you can take even now during this part of the season that might pay a small return now, but aren't helping us at the end of February. And so, we talk about these things all the time, and talk about preparation, talk about, even from the time we arrive at the venue, let's set this up just like you want to set it up at the end of February. And this is one of the few chances you have to practice that warm up routine, the race itself, the recovery, and all that goes into championship performance.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob. Good luck against BYU.
Thanks, Brian.